Hello everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about human resource management for UGC NET in commerce and management. And topics for today's video are roles and function of human resource management, human resource planning, recruitment, selection, training, development and succession planning. So what do you mean by human resource management? Human resource management means coordinating and managing employees so that we can easily achieve our organizational goals. Human resource management means coordinating and managing our employees so that we can easily achieve our organizational goals. It's mainly include recruitment, training, performance appraisal, deciding wages of your employees and resolving their conflict. Now we will see functions of human resource management. Functions of human resource management mainly divided into three parts: managerial function, operative function and advisory function. One by one we discuss about each. First of all, we will see managerial function of human resource management. Managerial function include planning, organizing, directing and controlling. Planning means HR management forecast future requirement of employees and make some strategies to meet this requirement. Organizing. HR management allocate a task to their team member. That means giving them authority and responsibility so that together they can perform HR department functions. Directing. HR management guide and motivate employees so that they can perform well. Controlling. HR management check performance of employees. Are they performing according to their standard or not? Now we'll see operative functions of human resource management. First operative function is employment. One most important task of HR department is hire right kind and number of employees in order to achieve organizational goals. Training and development. HR department arrange so many training and development programs like leadership training program, technical training programs and soft skill development program. Compensation. HR department play very important role for deciding and managing employees compensation. For example, their salary, wages, bonus, commission, retirement benefit, etc. HR department motivate employees by giving incentives and rewards. Maintenance of human resource. HR department try to minimize employees turnover so that best employees can retain in organization. HR department maintain records of employees. Industrial relationship. HR department try to maintain good relationship between employer and employees by resolving their conflict. Now we will see advisory function. As we know, HR expert in their own field. That's why HR department give advice to other department on a matter related to employees. For example, HR department give advice to top management on a matter related to employees. Similar, HR department give advice to departmental heads so that they can resolve matter related to employees. Now we see roles of human resource management. Human resource management performs so many roles like recruitment and talent acquisition. That means human resource management forecast employees requirement, accordingly make recruitment strategies. They do screening of candidate and conduct their interview and assist hiring management to make a final hiring decision. Training and development. Human resource management identify training need, develop and implement training programs and also monitor impact of training program. Next role of HR department are compensation and benefit. HR department develop and implement salary structure. They oversee benefit like health insurance, retirement plans, etc. Employees relationship. HR department try to maintain positive employees relationship by resolving their conflict. Performance management. HR department help other manager for setting a performance target, monitor and evaluate performance of their team member. HR department see organization is fulfilling all requirement of labor laws or not. For example, HR department C organization is fulfilling requirement of minimum wage act, child labor act, factory act, etc. Now we are going to talk about human resource planning. Human resource planning means to forecast current and future requirement of employees so that you can ensure right people are working with the right skill at right time. Mainly 6 steps involved in human resource planning. First is study about organizational objective. First of all, know about your organizational objective. For example, your organizational objective is increase the market share. Obviously, in order to increase market share, you need employees. Now, see current inventory of HR. That means see currently performance, knowledge, skill, and experiences of your employees. Now, forecast demand and supply. Demand of employees means how many employees you need. Supply means how many employees are available. Now, measure gap between demand and supply. If demand exceeds than supply, that means you have lack of employees. You need more employees in order to complete your projects. Now, formulate a final action plan in order to fill this gap. That means now you will make recruitment policies, transfer and promotional policy or training programs so that you can fill this gap. Now, implement a final action plan. That means now you will monitor, are you going according to plan or not. You will take feedback from many sources so that you can ensure you are working properly. Now we are going to talk about recruitment. Recruitment is process of finding suitable candidate for vacant job position. There are mainly 7 steps of recruitment process. First is identify job requirement. Then prepare a job description and specification. Job description include duties, responsibilities and job title. Job specification include knowledge, skill, qualification need for a job. Now give advertisement for vacant position. Now manage a response. Obviously so many people will apply for your vacant position. Now manage or we can say handle all these reaction. Now shortlist candidate. Now arrange interview with the shortlisted candidate and conduct a final interview and make decision. There are mainly 2 sources of recruitment, internal and external. Internal means within organization, external means outside of organization you are trying to find employees. Internal sources are promotion, transfer, you can take referrals of your employees, you can hire your formal employees, that means you can hire your ex-employees or retired employees who are still interested in working with you. External sources are advertisement, placement agencies, employment exchange and employment portal. Now we are going to talk about selection. Selection is the process of choosing a most suitable candidate. Selection is the process of choosing most suitable candidate. There are mainly 8 steps in the selection process. First is preliminary or we can say that screening interview. Screening interview means reject candidates who doesn't seems eligible. Screening interview means reject candidates who doesn't seems eligible. Receiving application, that means those who are eligible will fill out a form in which they will give information about themselves. Screening of application, now we will select the most suitable applications. Employment test, now they have interest, aptitude and personality test. After that they have one more interview. Then they have reference checking, that means in order to check authenticity of information provided by them, we will verify from their previous employer, colleagues. Now they have medical examination. After that they have final selection. Now we are going to talk about training and development. Aim of both training as well as development increase employees capabilities. But training improves skill and knowledge of employees that is related to their current job. Means training is short term oriented, only focus on immediate need. But development increase overall capabilities of employees, preparing employees for a future project and foster career growth of employees. There are mainly 2 methods of training, on the job training and off the job training. On the job training means we give training within a work environment. Off the job training means we provide training away from working environment. On the job training include job instruction training, that means someone experienced person giving training to new or fresh employees by providing them guidance, instruction. Same in the case of coaching, mentoring and apprenticeship training, someone experienced person provide training to unexperienced or fresher by giving them instruction, by providing them guidance. And job rotation. Job rotation means employees move from one department to other department in order to learn something new. For example, a person from HR department move in market department so that he can acquire some skills of marketing department. Off the job training include role playing. Here people are performing role of a different position in order to learn something. For example, someone performing role of HR manager, someone performing role of client, so that they can learn something. Vestibule training means we create a duplicate working environment which actual resemble to actual work environment. Under vestibule training, we create a duplicate working environment with actual resemble to real working environment in order to learn something new. Next, of the job training method or lecture method, we provide lecture, we give seminar. Under case study, employees evaluate a real business situation, or we can say that employees evaluate real business cases. And development program include leadership development program, technical skill development program, career coaching, which foster overall development of individual. Now we are going to talk about succession planning. As we know, some positions are very critical and important for our organization. Without them, it is difficult for organization to survive. For example, position of CEO, position of managing director are very critical. If in future these people leave our organization or these positions become vacant, do you have any replacement? That's why in advance we provide training to some people, so that if in future these critical positions become vacant, then immediate this person will replace this position. So we can say that succession planning focus on identifying and developing individual to fill critical and most important position within organization. So this is all about human resource management. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.